Hello and welcome back to Broadside. We're in the beautiful city of San Gimignano in Assassin's Creed 2, and we're here to continue our path towards completing this game 100%. Today we're going to tackle a couple of the messenger missions, which, are simply timed tasks where you have to deliver letters. So let's start with our first one here.
I need this delivered right away. If you're quick, I'll make it worth your while.
Deliver the letter to the chapel on the other side of town before the wedding ceremony begins. Okay, well that is probably full of intrigue. Not sure what the background story is, but maybe we'll find out. Maybe it'll pop up as a little informative tag for us to read. Oh, here we go. Ramondo. I received evidence to prove our worst suspicions. Your daughter's marrying an impostor. Although Leon claims to be a Guelph, he is in fact Florentine. This is further proof that those liars and cheats are trying to invade our government and further take away what little independence we have. If upon reading this, your blood is boiling as much as mine, I say we drop him off the Toro Grossa. That will send a message to Florence. Lot of information to unpack there. Okay. A lot to unpack there. We'll skim it. We'll keep it light. Guelph was a faction, fought with Ghibellines, but the overarching point here is this person is actually from Florence. Why that's relevant? Italy at this point, very fractious. People are loyal to their localities rather than large cities that they end up being near. So that would explain why they're upset that, hey, okay, this is actually maybe Florence trying to get some more control over the city. Perhaps it's like a powerful family and they're trying to marry in to kind of cede power. Oh, here he is. Okay, he didn't seem upset, so that doesn't match the letter that we got. Threatening to throw the man off of the Toro Grosso, the tallest tower in the city. Yeah, he just seems to be having a good time. No wedding or anything. That would have been a nice touch, but fair enough for a side mission that probably 70% of people aren't going to play. Probably not going to invest the resources in that. So, let's continue on to our next one. Okay, this man again, another courier mission.
Please, get this delivered on time and I'll repay you handsomely.
Yeah. I have infinite money, but alright. Alright, we have 3 letters. That's going to be a lot of reading on my end. Here we go, starting with the first one. I've been working to find a match for your daughter, but I find that most men in San Gimignano are weak and foolish, and those who are not are put off by your daughter's displays of independence. One potential suitor was shocked by her desire to leave the house without a head covering. Another was dismayed to find that she had planned the activities for the day herself. This cannot continue to go on if I am to find a husband for her. Well, that's not good. Take out the stick and beat her if you have to, but make sure she's docile the next time I bring a suitor by. Can't straighten her out? We may have to consider a nunnery. Well, delightful little insight to the dating life of people at this time. Next letter. Politics, always politics. You swear that you are too busy at court to visit your son, but that's a lie. I know you do not want to be seen with him. How many heirs has your supposed wife produced? None by my count, and I keep track. You think that I'm beneath you, and you may be right, but at least I had the courage to take care of your son rather than throw him out in the street, which many a night I yearned to do. Instead, I've raised him to be a good boy. He minds the house while I work the shop. Now he's almost grown up, an heir to your estate, and who do you have? An upper-class wife who commandeers your money, wears a wig, and parades around like a peacock, despite the fact that she's infertile as a donkey. Well, I don't think there's much need to continue on, but again, we're getting a nice insight into how difficult life was for people of late 1400s Italy, in general in the world. And, from Michelangelo. Dear Father, it has been almost a week since I abandoned my schooling. I don't expect you to understand why. I can't really explain it myself, but I feel the world flying by and I need to catch it, or to become part of its tides and currents. I'm not very good with speaking or numbers. With my hands I can shape everything flowing around me, every moment, every mood. Is this the Michelangelo? Ooh, that would make this letter instantly one of the most valuable things we've ever touched in the history of Assassin's Creed. I know that you wanted to become something more than an artist, but please, for the sake of my future, relent, as you have always known I am much more interested in sculpting and painting than I am in studying, and now the artist Domenico, who can't pronounce that last name, has asked me to join him as an apprentice. He just got back from Roma, where he painted a masterful panel in the Cappella Sistina. If I work hard, I might even be invited inside the Vatican, and maybe I'll get to see it. Please give your blessing to this apprenticeship. I promise to live up to your lofty expectations, and I hope one day you'll be proud of me. Your son, Michelangelo. Wow, now that is absolutely fascinating, in that has to be the actual famous Michelangelo, because he was born right around this time, and he would be at the age where he was taking apprenticeships during our playthrough of Assassin's Creed 2. He was born in 1475, right around this area too, so it would all line up. And it's always interesting to hear these famous larger-than-life figures like Michelangelo have to argue and fight for that opportunity to prove what they can do. Obviously, we know in hindsight it's a good call. You should let that son flourish. But, you know, you never know, and it's hard, especially in this time, to justify taking him away from traditional trades that are, you know, more steady than painting work would be. Even though this is the Renaissance, still most people are farming or tradesmen or crafting to make ends meet. So, fascinating letter. It would be wild if we actually had that, but I'm pretty sure that does not exist. Anyway, let's finish with the third letter. Alright, here we go. One of these people must have been Michelangelo's father, if you can believe that. We met Michelangelo's father today. Crazy. That's where I'm going to leave it here today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video, and subscribe for more Assassin's Creed content from all of the games.